Hello and welcome to building the kitchen, I guess. Basically what it is. Empty room is the kitchen area of the project. Bedroom over here needs to be completed. And that will be done in due course, I guess. Few changes in here have been made, like adding this bin, for example. I must advise you, I am new to this streaming malarkey. No idea what I'm doing. No idea what I'm doing on this project, to be honest, of making it up as I go along. So it's either going to be a flop or a flip. I'm pretty sure a flip is where you make it a success. That's got to be a flip, right? Better than flop? Guess so. No idea. Not a clue. Not a sausage. So, here we've got the kitchen. Let me just take you through what's been planned so far. This is annoying me. This bloody glitch bug thing, the lighting thing, bloody annoying. Right, door's going to go here. All of this is planned, what do you call it? Worktops, countertops thingy. Here's your fridge. Fridge is going to go here. And that's about it, really. So I'm going to have a table about here and chairs. A couple of chairs, table just there. That's not going to be there because the door's going to be there. A window's going to be just here. And your sink's... I googled this. A sink is always in front of a window. So you got something good to look at while you're doing the pots. And apparently it's more spacious, like economically, spatially aware, something like that. Again, not a clue. Really don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, these little vents here, they'll probably change. One there and all. Door there. Oh, one there. And yeah, this took a long time to do. All these tiles. Did that by hand. So, let's put the door in. I measured it out already where I want the door. Based off of the door in the front room. So that's what I'm going to do. Need to go and find out the height. All these doors, the same size. Just because it makes it a bit easier. 102. Right. Worktops can be made out of this stuff. Calcite. Brand new. New block. 1.19. And, yeah. Just say 102. There we go. There we go. Bingo. Yeah, I wanted to put a bin in the bathroom because I just a bin's got to have a bathroom's got to have a bin on it, or a bin's got to have a bathroom. A true story. This. Me and my mum, we went to a 1-star hotel, right, in Essex. Didn't even have a bin. Didn't have a bin. No bin. 2 plug sockets. And there was a picture of a flower on the wall, upside down. Couldn't make it up. First time I ever stayed in a 1-star hotel. Right. That goes there. So yeah, just planning out the door. Makes it easier for me. Alright. Let's knock this bit out. I hope the brickwork on the other side is going to be alright. Oh, I don't like breaking this. Feels bad. Feels wrong. But it needs to be done. Now, where did I put this? Ah, did put it in the right place. Brilliant. Where's that little one? There it is. So, hopefully you can hear me. Otherwise, I'll just be waffling to myself this whole time. Nothing new there. Do 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 da. After this little bit, I will be getting a drink. But, oh yeah, all these wooden things. Alright. That's going to be moved a little bit either side. Just to make it that little bit tidier. Why not? So when you're doing a room like this, you know, especially on a project like this, you do your room first. You know, make sure you got your scale right, everything's measured up, as I always say. As I got told, measure twice, cut once. So a door's going to go there, which doesn't look too bad. And this is going to be the garden. So this is going to be the door that's going to take you outside. Well, you got your vents as well, but you know. So, yeah. And then I want to get this room done because I want to work on the garden. The sooner I work on the garden, the sooner I feel like I'm getting somewhere. Looks alright. Just measure up. As you can see here. So you got, you know, your main wooden sort of like slat. But then you got a little bit here. Just to trim it off. So that's what's going to happen over there. I'm going over to the front door just to make sure I've got everything measurement wise alright. Now I'm not sure what colour I want that back door. I might actually put it red, but I'm not too sure. I'm not sure if you know, your front door should match your back door, vice versa. Could always leave it white for now. A lot of house doors are white, aren't they? I do like the idea of having a red door, especially in something that's very colourless, but at the same time neutral. I am by no means an interior designer. Brilliant. That's pretty much how this one's going to go. Straight down. I'm hoping by putting the door in and the window, it will get rid of the lighting bugs. Because it's very annoying. Those that play on the beta RAM, I'm not sure how they experience, you know, the lighting issues or not. Right. Just jotted those coordinates down because this is where it starts to get a bit tasty. I do use this command a bit. It really helps, especially when doing a build like this. And the door. Or the hole for the door. So just adding that bit in now, all the way around. Seems to be good. I think if I was to do a creative project again, I would still choose this scale because of how much challenge it has. As I'm hoping you will see when it comes to things like, oh, you know, what do I need to make this size? And, you know, so this is my working area for the table and chairs. My challenge is what size do I need those table and chairs in order to have enough room and things like that. Now, not sure what it's like for the front door, so we'll go back over and see. So the door comes all the way down, but I want to know what it looks like. Pretty fair to say. It's going to be easy to do. There we go. Now the reason I have to just check is, you know, gotta make sure, aren't you? You don't want to go ages and realise you're messed up. Done that a few times. Very frustrating. So to stop the players from breaking these main walls and this bit, there is deny blocks there. One of my biggest concerns was what's to stop people from breaking through when they're playing, and then I got made aware of deny blocks. Let's just grab some of this. Never done one of these commentary things before. Making it up as I go along. There we go. Hopefully it don't look too messy. Be gone, spots. Much better. Okay. Sort out this wood bit here. To get rid of these dark spots, just gonna drink a potion of night vision. There we go. Okay, these squiggles are annoying. Just use a simple command to get rid of them. There we go. Got it for a bit. So I'm just going to go back over to the front door. Or maybe a different door. It's not going as far. I just want to see where the handle placement is. After the kitchen, I will be doing the bedroom, which I don't think will be as exciting as doing the kitchen. just doing the bed and everything else. Just jotting down the coordinate for this. 5 is easy to remember. And then jot down the coordinate for this. A lot of people will say, oh, I really love your fish tank. So when you got night vision on, you can really see it. See all the tank gang from Finding Nemo. And truly appreciate the things that are in there. Little lighthouse, shipwreck, and then just a generic sort of like rock. Pretty much how that one goes. I do like these white, red and white stripes. Vintage wallpaper. Can't beat it. Some of it you can't beat. Brilliant. Disappeared. Didn't even... Oh. Yeah. Effect. See, without the squiggles, you forget you've got it on. Squiggles are so annoying. Really thought it was because of this. And it had all updated. But no. At least they're gone. For now. So. Decide what colour I want. I think a red door would be quite nice in here. Can't see why it would hurt the vibe of the kitchen. We'll go with that then. Again, just jotting these down. Because I'll easily forget them. I'm not so good at remembering coordinates and things, and especially not so good at remembering the block IDs either. Let's try this one. I mean, it's a look. Oh yeah, I don't think having a door there is the worst thing. Just gotta find the right colour. I just want to see what this colour would look like. It's on the list, potentially. But just do a quick Google. Sorry about this. There we go. I should have a little book, shouldn't I, really? With all of the different IDs and things. I don't think it's too bad. It can always be changed. Can always be changed. So, I want this door to be able to swing this way. If it was theoretically open. Is that about right? And every door must have a window. Well, it doesn't have to, but a main door like that. So I think I'll go with a circle for the window on that door, compared to the semicircle of the window on the front door. Certainly makes a change, because this one's green and all of the other doors are wooden. So having a red door in a predominantly green environment, I'm hoping will look nice. Just checking the positions of these things. The position of the handle and the size and of the keyhole. Again, I just make all of this up as I go along. Not a clue what I'm doing. I'm sure it shows. When you try and copy things without copying them, if that makes sense, there is a lot of back and forth. All of these stripes and things, all these positionings, you can't really copy them because they can change from one thing to the next. Like these, you know, copying it will only take you so far. So, certain things have their use. Wondered what was going on there. Against the brick, it does look quite nice. All of this mortar, this pointing, was done by hand. Very tedious task. So, it's bricks made of bricks. And why not? So a circle. One thing that I like to do is position myself as the giant, if you like. What would the giant be seeing in comparison to a normal Minecraft player? They are giants. But I'm doing it from the perspective as the giant is a normal person and the Minecraft player is a little borrower. Or somebody who has been shrunk severely through some scientific means. I have a general rule of building. Always build odd to be even. So if you build odd, you always have a dead center, like this. And that way, it's easier to get things symmetrical. So I think here is about the middle. Yep, 14 either side. And now I can get rid of these. Seems a good place to start a window. Should get rid of that really. Keep using it. Don't need it. I'm hoping this isn't going to go too close to the handle, but if it does, it does. Now you're halfway through, just check that you got your measurements right. Nothing worse than having to restart on a big circle. And if you do make any mistakes just like that, it's best to catch them while you can. A nice circular hole for a window. At the moment I'm deciding whether I want to have some kind of support within the window, some kind of bracing for the pane, or just a singular circular pane. These builds do take a long time. I think so far I'm on maybe a year and a quarter working on this project, and I don't plan on stopping until at least this house and its garden and things are done. And depending on how well this building and its property goes, depends whether I'll do more on the same world in the same scale. The plan is to have some kind of street in this scale. The next building after this that is scheduled to be built is a shop, like an off license, something that sells a little bit of everything at cheap prices. I'm using glass blocks because I've tried it with normal panes in the past and it just doesn't look right. This is part one. I imagine this is going to be a multi-part build just for the kitchen. And depending on how well these streams go, depends if I stream the shop from the ground up. If you are wondering how do you start something like this, the front door. Start with the front door and get your scale of what you want, and then you know where you're going. That doesn't look too bad. Quite happy with that. I think I will add some kind of bracing. Now, this property is owned by elderly people, which is why in the living room there is the old rotary telephone and not, you know, anything more. Pop in this black marker here to signify where the center is. That is quite nice. Does remind me of the Millennium Falcon cockpit, but yes. I'd like to add a little bit of decoration on this one. I think that looks very nice. Yes, I'm quite happy with that. Now, with this being the door area, this worktop isn't going to be needed. $41. So the working area for the countertop is going to be all the way around. Fridge is there, fridge freezer. And then there will be a stove probably here or somewhere. There will be a washing machine. And I think I'd like the washing machine next to the underneath here. And then the stove there. Sink area there. It seems rather nice. It's just a case of figuring out what shape I want the worktops to be. While I remember, I will just quickly do this a little bit. I like things to look natural, look the same. Especially like this, where it's, you know, over a great distance. Looks about right. The white bit might be a bit thin, but oh well. It's better than nothing. And the same on this side. Again, measuring it out. On average, the white bit is about 15 long. If not, I'd try and make it like that when it comes to something like this. And each wooden slat is 5 wide. So I'm quite happy with that. Keeps it in line. No point in using the fill command for something so small. If you're doing lots of them, then I do. Just like that. Now, depending on how long this side is, I'm not sure how close I want it to the door. Just popping back over to the front door now to get the position of the hinges, unless I can come to here. All of these positions of the hinges are the same throughout. Should have a little book, shouldn't I, really? But it doesn't really matter. Here, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with that bit. But I might add another door to something else. A gateway maybe, who knows. Okay. I just want to go over and see how the front door is. Apologies about this, but I just want to make sure I'm building to my standards and make sure everything is equal. Also thinking of putting a cat bed here and a cat sleeping on it, just to fill this area out. It's very bare, and it made sense because originally the bin was there. I made a bin there and then I decided to put it here, and that has things in it. I've now opened this drawer as well, another little area for people to build their bases on the realm or whatever, should they wish to. That's the door put in. Everything for the door. I wanted to have a gap in between the wooden areas and the tiles, just so I could put the countertop in. And then when you're standing on the countertop, you're immediately faced with the tiles. So it's not too bad. And they'll go all the way around because it just looks better. Doesn't look too bad. I think the sink will be about here, in this area here. We've been streaming for about just over an hour now, so I'm going to stop the stream and see how it plays back. Maybe have a spot of lunch, get a drink, and then depending on a few things, probably carry on, hopefully. Anyway, I appreciate you for watching and hope you come back to see the rest of the kitchen being built whenever that may be. Thank you.